Tony Stewart says NASCAR built their own coffin. A year ago, I would have got fined for what I just said. Tony Stewart is a three-time NASCAR Cup Series champion. At the end of the 2024 season, he sold his race team and left the sport as a car owner. These days, the 53-year-old has a long list of issues with NASCAR. That includes everything from the car itself to tech inspection, as well as the engine and even the tires. Currently, NASCAR Cup Series cars use an engine package at 670 horsepower. That's significantly lower than years prior. The cars are a spec chassis, identical from team to team. And everything is inspected to the thousandths of an inch to make sure teams stay within the lengthy rulebook. A meeting between the drivers and NASCAR could have pointed the sport in a very different direction. NASCAR told 20 drivers they were wrong. Just look at Talladega. Joey Logano ran second. One screw, out of his spoiler, lost second place, Tony Stewart stated on the Rub In His Racing podcast. Priest had one extra shim or something. Today, fans are calling for softer tires and more horsepower. And that's not a new request. Where do you think the fans got this? The fans aren't even smart enough to know that's what we need. It's not their fault, they don't drive the cars. We came up with that shit years ago and went to NASCAR with it. They were so ignorant. The guy that was in charge of it, that vetoed it. He looked at 20 of us drivers, half the field. We all agreed on 5 things that would make the racing better. One guy told us all 5 things we said were the opposite. He goes, our data shows the other way. The guy that said that had never driven a race car, never worked on a race car, but tells 20 drivers that had been doing this their entire lives told us we were all wrong. Not only were we wrong, everything that we said was the polar opposite of what was right. Tony Stewart says NASCAR industry shot ourselves in our foot. A meeting over 10 years ago. In 2013 or 2014, we went to NASCAR and said, give us tires that wear out. So drivers have to manage the tire wear. Now, it's the race off pit road and nobody can pass because they've made them so even. The tires are so hard that nobody can pass anybody. But 20 of us drivers didn't know what we were talking about. Because he had bullshit data that was inaccurate.